Hey everyone! On today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 wood home decor projects perfect for Easter, spring, or any time of the year. I love how they all turned out, and I hope you do too. They were all very easy to make and only cost a few dollars. For the first DIY, I'm going to be using these 1-inch square basswood carving blocks that I've had for some time, with 4 measuring at about 6 inches and 4 at 4 inches. You can also use square dowels, which you can find at Lowe's or Walmart. So first I stand up the longer pieces and I apply glue on the ends of a smaller piece, and then I form a U. And then I do it again, making another U. Then I take the remaining smaller pieces, apply glue on the ends as well, and I glue the U's together like so to form a square. Now, like I mentioned, these are 1 inch in diameter. They are quite thick, but you can use any size square dowels and trim to the height you want. Next, you will need 4 giant popsicle sticks, and I measure and mark them end to end on each side. And I take 2 more giant popsicle sticks and I measure and mark for the base. And then I cut and trim all the sticks down. To glue the popsicle sticks, I turn the wood piece over and I apply glue on the ends of the sticks and I glue them in place. I'm using wood glue, but hot glue works as well. And I glue the popsicle sticks on the remaining sides. To make the base, I glue down 4 tumbling blocks, gluing 2 on each side. Then I glue down the 3 popsicle sticks that I trimmed down. For color, I'm going to make a stain using acrylic paint, and I'm using Territorial Beige and Khaki from Apple Barrel, and I thin it down with a little bit of water. So I brush that on all over and I apply the paint on small sections, and then I wipe it down before it dries, and I wipe it down to expose the wood patterns underneath even more. And once that dries, I am done. This is such a pretty wood piece that can be used as a planter or a lantern. I just love how it turned out. For the next wood project, I bought this pack of bamboo rings, and I'm going to be using the larger of the 2. I'm going to paint the ring with black acrylic paint, so I brush that on all over until the ring is fully coated with the paint. I'm going to add a couple stems of greenery from a Greenery bouquet that I bought from Walmart, and this wooden blessed word that came in a pack of 3, which I got from Michael's a few months back. I spray paint that gold, which will be a beautiful complement to the black ring and greenery. And I thought blessed was just the perfect word, especially as Easter approaches. So with 2 stems of greenery, I will be placing them together in opposite direction. But first, I pull out a couple of the leaves towards the bottom, and I bend them a bit to match the shape of the ring. I hold the stems together with one positioned in the opposite direction, and then I cut off some white yarn, which I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around the stems in the center, about 1.5 inches in length. Then I secure it with a dab of hot glue. and then I add a few of the leaves back on it to make it more full. I position it where I want it to be with the leaves on the side and the word in the center, and then I glue it in place. You can certainly add more greenery and flowers, but I like it just like that. To hang, you can attach to a hook or add jute cord to the top. Minimalistic yet elegant, very pretty. For the final DIY, I'm going to be using this vertical MDF decor board from Dollar Tree, this wall decal that says Faith, Hope, and Love, and 3 wood planks from this pack, both of which are from Dollar Tree as well. I got this vertical MDF decor board during fall, that's why there's a little pumpkin cutout, but Dollar Tree does have these throughout the year with different cutouts depending on the season. This vertical MDF decor measures about 23.5 inches, but I'm going to cut it into about 13 inches from the bottom, which is the section I will be using, and I'm going to save the top for another project. I pull out 3 planks from this pack and I'm going to paint them with white chalk paint, and I brush that on all over. I do about a couple coats, making sure to also get the sides and about 1.5 inches on the ends of the back. Then with a coarse grit sandpaper, I remove some of the paint just to give it a naturally distressed look. I'm going to put Faith, Hope, and Love individually on these planks, and I just love Dollar Tree's selection of decals and stickers. There's such a variety of them, and they certainly make it easy to elevate the look of your DIY projects. So I carefully peel them off and then place them on the wood, and if you make a mistake or it's not where you want it to be, you can reposition them, which I've done numerous times, and they still stick pretty well. I want to distress the words a bit just to match the wood, so I just dry brush a little white chalk paint over the words. I'm using a stencil brush from Dollar Tree's Crafter Square, so I just dip the brush in paint and then I dab off the excess on a paper towel and lightly brush over the words. Then I glue down the 3 planks on the vertical board, spacing them out evenly. And I'm using wood glue, so I do have to clamp them down while it's drying, but you can also use hot glue. Now if you want a longer piece and would like to add embellishments like a bow or greenery and flowers, you don't have to cut the board in 2 like I did. Definitely decorate to your style, but for me, I love the simplicity of this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye!